Humans in this world are under threat by robotic weapons called raptures? Yes. Are you summoning me?
Alright, welcome back. Since we got some time this week, and we're gonna do another campaign. Cutscenes. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, last time we were taking out Nikke. And we used already, Johan used the well-pulse bullet, the one that we supposed to be taking to the Ark. But we managed to defeat her. So now we kind of stranded. What to do next in Eden? Okay. Apparently we go on another mission after we found out that we have a unique blood type, and which is the blood type that used to as one of the main ingredients to make well-pulse bullet. So it looks like we are tasked to, well, we will know what the next mission is. We can have to seek another ingredient. So here's the next stage. So we start, I believe we start over here. Now it used to be the gate up here. So we work our way over here, and then we step on this gate, which then open up this, or step on the switch there, open up this gate, and then we walk our way all the way over here, and then activate this gate, which open up, activate, step on the switch, which bring down this gate, and that's the boss right here. The boss is a giant mother whale. It's a giant mother transport ship that look like a whale in the sky. I think it contains important core or something. I don't remember. She is one of the difficult boss. I think the first time I fight her, I failed. Now there is a video out there on YouTube, how to fight mother whale. If you want to know what the battle looks like, what mother whale looks like, there are plenty of YouTube video out there. Like I said, I already cleared this stage, and I cannot battle her anymore. So we're just gonna focus on the cutscene. Just use your imagination, just like reading a book. Let your imagination fly, basically. So yeah, that's what the stage looks like. Tropical, well, desert. Yeah, desert, Grand Canyon style. Okay, now let's go back to the cutscene. We almost catch up to our current chapter, and then we can do like a normal let's play or something. But by the time we get there, our character should be very powerful. Right here, giant whale. Here's Nikke that we fought. Now we go to a mountain. A whale in the sky. Okay. 21. Oh man, yeah, 21 cutscene on this one. Whew. Okay, here we go. What is our next destination? We know it's a whale.
Is that it?
Oh, there it is.
I think so. It certainly looks whale-like. Wow, you've got good eyes. Naturally, I don't wear these glasses to look pretty.
Commander, is that our target?
I believe so.
How should we proceed?
First we bring it down, then we blow it out of the sky.
Okay, but how?
I know I always say my firepower could pierce a hole in the sky, but that's just a figure of speech.
We're not equipped to shoot down such a large transport aircraft. At least not one at that altitude.
What is that thing anyway?
Codename Queen Whale. It's a massive transport aircraft that's been in use since the first Rapture invasion.
That long? It must be really old then.
Correct.
Shouldn't we be calling it Ancient Queen Whale then?
Neon.
Yeah, that's, real funny.
Rappy, the least you could do is pretend like it was funny.
How highly humorous.
Thank you.
It's clear that Queen Whale is still in service. It can transport large quantities of materials by flying at high altitudes. It's still capable of its primary functions. That's why it's still active. Not many of them were shot down during the initial invasion either.
Alright then, allow me to repeat my question from before. Master, what's our next course of action?
First we bring it down, then we blow it out of the sky. Oh, Commander.
Aren't you being a tad unrealistic? How can we possibly take down something that's way up there? How come we're chasing after this thing anyway? Aren't we supposed to be looking for Bauhaus?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
we already
We're
used
still
the
looking
only
for that
bullet
thing.
we had on that big red meanie.
And that didn't even work out. Sure, it looked like it hurt like the dickens, but it certainly didn't kill her.
Yeah, I thought it caused a lot more damage, and she'd be screaming stuff like, "No, I can't die! This can't be the final resting place for a mighty heretic!"
Anise, Neon.
Oh, sorry. Was my acting a bit off?
No, it was spot on. Anyway, I hate to break up the fun. And while it is nice sitting here watching a flying whale up in the sky, we have more important things to take care of.
As a matter of fact, I'm rather curious myself, Commander. Is there any reason in particular that we're attempting to take down the Queen Whale?
Now we get a flashback 2 days ago.
What did you say?
Is there a way to make Bauhaus bullets using my blood?
It's possible, at least in theory. But I already told you. Once you obtain that power, there will be a whole lot of other people wanting to get their hands on it.
Not if it's kept secret.
You're someone of particular interest to the Ark. I would be fine with all of this if you weren't intending on using the bullets, but you are. You will be detected the moment you use that Bauhaus. The entire Ark will know about it.
Okay.
It looks like there's no use trying to change your mind.
No?
Very well. If you insist on throwing yourself into the fire, I won't stop you. To be perfectly frank, this piques my interest as well. It's not every day you get a chance to make a Bauhaus bullet. I will need something, however.
You mean something else other than my blood?
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to
Blood
catch
is just
something
one
for
of the
me.
ingredient.
Codename Queen Whale.
Ah, there you go. That's our next mission.
Hey, Commander, are you listening to me?
Back to the present. Sorry, just follow my lead. I'll explain everything later, I promise.
Wowee, the Commander's keeping secrets.
Oh boy.
I knew it. This happens whenever someone starts dating.
Well, I suppose everyone living in the Ark has at least one or two dirty secrets.
I understand. I won't pry any further. I still say there's no way.
Yeah,
we
we cannot
Queen
reveal our
Whale.
blood type yet.
Unless you have a plan.
Because, you know, we will be in danger and these people will also be in danger. We are going to join Johan. He's waiting for us up ahead. He'll help us come up with something.
Understood. Let's move.
Why aren't Papillon and Dorothy here?
I
Oh,
hear Papillon is down with a cold.
Good grief. She could at least have the decency to come up
That
with
was
a
cool. I don't
half-dozen
think-
lie.
Nikke can
I
catch
suppose
cold.
Dorothy is feeling fatigued as well.
Oh, really?
Go figure.
Those two.
Is it okay for those two to be left alone?
Are you worried about them?
I'm worried about everything except those two.
I see. Well, don't worry. Right now, each of them wants something from the other, but neither side is willing to budge an inch. They're not going anywhere.
Looks like Dorothy and Papillon are not joining us. They have their own war to battle, I guess. Yeah, back to the past again. Mother Whale? I asked
Correct.
Cecil. What does that have to do with Velpal's bullet?
I did some experiments with the Vophouse components found in your blood. I wanted to determine if it could be implemented into offensive weapons, including bullets or defensive equipment like armor. Unfortunately, every attempt resulted in failure. The components that make up Vophouse disintegrate once they're synthesized with metal. They simply do not mix, and I can't ascertain the exact reason since the sample was so small. It's incompatible with Goddessium as well. I even tried combining it with Rapture parts, but everything ended in failure. The only thing I was able to produce were bullets that contained your blood, but not the Vophouse. It's like something out of a bad horror novel. The only thing they'd be good for is putting a hex on someone.
Does that mean you can't incorporate Velpals into a bullet?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Ah,
At the very least, it can't be combined with any commonly used metals.
but the Velpals bullet I obtained before looked like an ordinary bullet. At least it did from the outside.
Is that so? I assume you used the military scanner on it?
Yes?
Those scanners only pick up materials used by the military. The main component of that Vophouse bullet is something not used by the military. In fact, it's something you can't necessarily use in the strictest sense of the word.
What is it?
Human cells.
Human cells? What?
The Vophouse is flowing in your bloodstream. To test my theory, I attempted to synthesize the Vophouse with human cells. The result? I ended up with something that could be considered a bullet, in the broadest sense of that word.
Wait, where do you get human cells?
If you must know, I used some of mine. Would you like me to tell you where I extracted them from?
Okay. No, that's okay.
Anyway, the Vophouse bullet I ended up with is unfortunately a bullet in name only. It's not nearly as durable as metal, so it can't withstand the initial explosion when being fired. You wouldn't make a dent in the body of a heretic, or even an ordinary Nikke. You could use reinforced plastic, or several other new materials instead. But that won't make much of a difference. That's where Queen Whale comes in.
Could you elaborate on that?
During the first Rapture invasion, the Raptures didn't have a semi-permanent power source like they do now. The power source they did have had to be continually charged. What do you think they used to accomplish that?
You don't mean...
That's right. Living things. Humans and animals, to be precise.
I'll be dang. Using human, huh? You're telling me raptors use humans and animals as a kind of fuel?
Yes. When the raptures first arrived, they laid waste to everything in their path. But soon after, they shifted their focus towards capturing humans. This is most likely because they needed a long-term power source. I assume I don't have to tell you what they did to the humans after capturing them. Then again, there is always a silver lining. After mankind migrated to the Ark, this gathering of ingredients ceased. It could have been that there were no longer any humans on the surface, or perhaps the raptures found something more efficient. At any rate, after that, raptures moved on to their current semi-permanent power. This whole period of human hunting didn't last long, only 10 years or so. It's a behavior that later models have never engaged in. While there are still some raptures remaining from the initial invasion, they'll soon run out of power. That's why we need to get our hands on Queen Whale. The fuel economy of that ship is astounding. However, much like the raptures present during the first invasion, Queen Whale's power is by no means infinite. It has had to secure living materials several times in order to reinforce its core. In other words, Queen Whale's core is bound to contain human cells. If we synthesize that core with Vophouse, you will get your Vophouse bullet.
Well, there you go. We're gonna get the human cell from a Mother Whale's core.
Commander, are you okay?
Looks like we still space out in front of our team here. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm fine.
A friendly reminder. You don't need to feel bad if you have to keep a secret from us.
Yeah, as long as you don't betray us, it's all good.
I've got secrets too. The main one is that I'm a spy.
Besides, being too transparent can be a bad thing.
Yeah, Master was so transparent the first time we met, I could see through him. Almost like he was an apparition.
Whoa, no kidding.
Commander, we'll be arriving at the meeting point to rendezvous with Johan soon. Let's go.
All right.
You're early. Let's go.
Where are we going? Big J?
Just call me Johan like you've been doing, and speak normally. I always hated that nickname.
Big J?
Master, do you know this person?
Not personally, but I heard a lot about him at the military academy. He was top of his class. People even compare him to the very first commander. He was the first to suggest utilizing guerrilla war tactics, and he also...
Did you say guerrilla war tactics? New Hope.
New Hope? New Hope? Really?
What's all this about New Hope?
Him. That's New Hope.
No, wait, that's, what's going on?
Let's just say his reputation precedes him.
Oh, gotcha.
New Hope! I'm your biggest fan. Can I have your autograph?
Are you Master Senior Officer? Should we refer to you as Mega Master?
I can't believe it. The real New Hope in the flesh.
Mega Master, Mega Master, Mega Master!
Be quiet. From now on, no one calls me Big J, New Hope, or anything else.
Yes, Mega Master.
And not Mega Master either.
How about Super Duper Master?
Good Lord, Neon.
On second thought, you're not allowed to talk at all.
Oh, come on. You're so mean.
There's no need to be so embarrassed, Johan. It's simply their way of showing you respect.
Exactly. You should be proud of yourself.
I'm with them. You have every right to be proud.
Respect. Everything I left behind has crumbled and faded into nothing. How can I possibly deserve anyone's respect?
If you really are the famous New Hope, you don't seem to fit the description. He partook in the Second Surface Reclamation Campaign nearly 60 years ago.
You know your history.
He was also detained in the Rehabilitation Center after being charged with treason. According to official records, he died from gunshot wounds sustained during a failed escape attempt.
Official records? On whose authority exactly? The central government, I presume.
Right.
I'm in no mood to explain every last detail to you. But rest assured, I am the New Hope that you are all talking about. I don't care what anybody says. New Hope is my nickname.
Yeah, we got a little
and
bit,
mine alone.
a tiny bit of info on him
Wait, did he just call
in
himself
during
New
the
Hope? I thought that word was banned.
Rappy Red Hood event. So where are we going?
Follow me, and you'll find out soon enough.
This isn't another test or anything like that, is it?
You all are guests of Eden. We both have fought a common enemy, and we consider you our allies.
Allies? Aren't they more like our backup?
Noah.
You better watch yourself. Not that I need any backup anyway. I'm way stronger than any of you. If you're so jealous, then just get stronger. What? Got nothing to say? Did I hit a nerve?
You want to go toe-to-toe without any weapons?
Excuse me?
Level the playing field. Just our fists. How about it?
What kind of nonsense is that? Why would I waste my time
And he's
sparring
always
such
heavy with
weaklings?
birds. And she marches off.
Isn't she adorable?
You mean infantile.
You okay, Isabel? You look like something's on your mind.
I can't take it anymore.
Huh?
I put up with it all the way until we got to Eden. But now that we're all working together, I've got to get closer to my beloved.
Oh dear.
I want to take in every last inch and bask in my darling's presence. I need it.
Are you talking about our commander?
You go ahead and do that.
Oh dear.
Do I not need Johan's permission?
I doubt he will care.
Hey, what about me? Isabel draws close, starring the
Darling,
partners.
are you tired of walking?
Ah,
I
jeez.
can carry you.
Yeah, she become obsessed with you, and possessive as well. In her Bond story, she quite possessive of you. No, thanks. I'm fine.
If you say so, I'll guard the rear then.
Okay.
Well, shall we proceed?
Well, she's right behind us. Yeah, Isabel become, well, you could say, what's the word there? Lust?
That's the target.
A giant cannon? What is that thing?
an anti-aircraft gun used during the Second Surface Reclamation Campaign. It was made in the Ark, disassembled, and then transported up to the surface. It took 2 months just to put this behemoth back together again.
Dang.
I don't know why you're so intent on taking down Queen Whale, and I don't care. But I will tell you that in order to make that happen...
Well, we're gonna make a bullet.
need
I'm sure you
this.
care, but of course, Johan doesn't know that.
Sounds like it's kinda old. Does that thing even work properly?
New Hope.
I mean, Johan?
No. It needs to be fixed.
We don't have anyone here with those kinds of skills. Do we need to call Mighty Tools?
We'll fix it ourselves.
But how?
First, let's clear ourselves a path.
Alright, we're gonna be fighting, get rid of the raptures so that we can repair that thing. And then we come to the next cutscene.
Let's get started.
You know how to fix this thing?
I do, but I won't be the one fixing it. You will.
Me?
I'll guide you along,
Okay.
but you'll be doing all the heavy lifting.
Alright.
We'll do it, Commander.
No, all Nikke stand down.
Oh, damn.
I only want your help with tasks that can't be done by a human.
Why on earth would you work so inefficiently?
It's okay, Anise. I'll do it.
Wait, you're actually agreeing to this?
Get to it.
Alright, we got a wrench from Johan there. 2
See
hours
those
later.
screws on both ends. Twist them gently until they're in the same position, then tighten them. With these old parts, the anglers often don't fit exactly right. If you got to bend it a little, that's fine. Give it some elbow grease.
Got it.
Too much oil. Take it apart, wipe off the oil, and do it again.
Dang.
Oil helps with lubrication, but too much of it, and the parts will spin out of place.
Understood.
When you're done using a tool, put it back where you found it. That's maintenance 101. Press and hold that part down hard until you hear a click. Not too hard, though, because that will cause it to break. Be more careful next time.
Okay. 1 hour later.
You're a fast learner. Do you know what that part is used for?
Somewhat. For maintaining equilibrium, right? Fine adjustment are made using this pendulum.
Correct.
Hey.
You do the rest on your own. I'll be watching.
Ah, dang it. 1 hour later.
You really do pick things up quickly. Next up is the circuitry.
This is killing me. I hate standing guard and just watching. Why aren't you saying anything? Hey, Neon. You okay? Great. Just great. When do you think they'll finish with this thing?
Hard to say.
Ugh, I'm so bored.
Come on, stop acting like a child.
Hey, I know boring, and this is grade A certified boring.
What did those two remind you of?
An overbearing father-in-law and a long-suffering son-in-law?
Is that really what you see? To me, they look like two people who are excited to meet a colleague. but are unsure how to process their feelings about it.
That about does it. Let's move on to the next one.
What next one?
There are 3 cannons in total.
Oh,
You're going to fix all of them.
darn. Well, then let's clear the raptures and go to the next one. Johan,
What is it?
aren't we supposed to be tracking down Nihalista?
We couldn't kill her even when we used Vophouse. All we did was damage her. Fortunately, we did enough damage to render her immobile for a while. She'll need some time to recover from that. You saw how fast that thing soars through the air. If she decides to steer clear of us, there's not much we can do about it.
So you're just helping me in your spare time?
Time is the one thing I don't have enough of. I'm doing this because Queen Whale could prove useful to us. It wasn't built to search and destroy. It's only equipped with a rudimentary armament. This thing is meant to transport cargo, and that's it. It's not exactly a major threat. That means so long as we're able to drag it down to the ground, it should be easy pickings for us. It should provide us with plenty of resources.
Eden.
That's right. The main building blocks of Eden are rapture parts.
Oh.
With the supplies on that ship, we could last
So
for
the rapture is
eons,
using
not to
Nikke
mention
for
the
part
parts
and
that
for
we could
food.
scavenge from it.
And human are using rapture parts for, weapon and building, I guess. Who made Eden?
Cecil,
Cecil?
she designed and
Holy
built it.
smoke. Amazing.
You won't find me arguing with that.
I appreciate you saying that, Johan.
Hey, speak of the devil.
I may be late to the party, but better late than never. Now, you two were going on about how amazing I was.
She overheard that part.
I see. You must be left speechless in the presence of such perfection.
I sure am.
Did you prepare what
Cecil.
I wanted?
It'll take a while longer. I should have it ready by the time you're finished with all the cannons.
Sounds good.
What are you preparing?
A bullet that will take down Queen Whale.
Bullet, huh? You sure are well prepared. Are you going to ask me why I'm going after Mother Whale?
Isn't it obvious?
Hmm.
I may not know all the details, but it's clearly something related to Vophouse.
Okay, he catching on. Wow.
Let me give you a word of advice. Work on your poker face. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve.
Oh, jeez.
Especially if you plan on continuing living in the Ark.
Okay. If I were to get my hands on Volpos, what are you planning on doing?
You need to work on how you speak as well. Don't make your intentions so glaringly obvious. We've already confirmed that a single shot of Vophouse can't neutralize a heretic on its own. It can slow them down, but it won't put them down for the count. We need to look into this further. While we're on the topic, let me ask you something. I heard that the Vophouse you shot brought back the heretic to normal. What's the story behind that?
We missed.
What?
You missed?
Yeah, she catch it with her teeth.
How convenient. Perhaps you wanted to miss from the start. No, that can't be it. How would that explain the past reports that the heretic was incapacitated by Vophouse?
It might be that Vophouse has varying effects in different forms.
Is there any difference between the previous heretic and the current one?
None whatsoever. They're both built of the same materials.
You're referring to nanomachines.
Yes. As long as Vophaus can terminate the nanomachines, it will be fatal to heretics.
Right. That must be it. So those bullets we got from the research center
are of subpar quality. That's my
Ah,
theory.
so we need a
Do we have any
high
additional
quality
information
bullet.
on those bullets?
Yes.
Good.
So it looks like we'll be making a high
Then I
quality
will answer
bullets
the
then.
question you asked me a while ago. If that Vophaus you've got in your hands performs better than the others, I'll take it for myself. If it doesn't stack up, then I won't.
You'll have to pry from my cold dead hands.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Alright. So he knows about our mission.
Hey,
Yeah, it looks like we can have a private conversation with Cecil here.
this is just for you.
Okay.
Let's talk. You can even whisper, and I'll still be able to hear you.
Did you tell Johan about my blood?
No.
How do I know you're not lying?
If Johan knew about your blood, he'd have you split open from head
Oh.
to toe. I won't tell him anything. What good would that do me? Besides, you can make a deal with Johan.
A deal? What kind of deal?
We'll extract as much blood as we can. We should be able to craft 2 bullets that way.
2 bullets, eh?
I arrived at these calculations by gauging the ratio of metal to the amount of Vophaus in the blood that will be present during synthesis. I know I'm right.
As much as?
Relax, it won't kill you. You'll just feel a
Oh
little woozy.
man, woozy.
Once we
That's
gain access
that's still a
to
lot.
Queen Whale's core, we'll make 2 Vophaus bullets for Johan. 2 months later, he'll get another 2 bullets. It's an option available to you. Think about it.
I'll keep it in mind.
We don't know how Vophaus will react with a bullet containing your blood. But you should be able to cut some kind of deal.
So we're going to deceive Johan?
How is that deceiving? We're just not disclosing everything. That's all. And to be honest, both you and Johan have a point. Killing the heretic, giving Nikke's freedom of choice, both sound like great options.
Why is that?
Heretics are dangerous. And so is Nymph.
Hmm?
We'll talk about that next time. You'll arrive at the cannon soon.
Interesting.
This is the second cannon. The damage doesn't seem too bad. Let's hurry and get this thing up and running.
Are we just going to stand and watch again?
We'll lend a hand this time.
I actually like just watching.
No, I want all Nikkes to stand back this time as well.
I have to ask. What is the point of all this?
I can see how it's necessary.
But how? If we can repair this stuff more quickly, why not let us take over? It's just like putting us into combat.
That would be more efficient, yes. But having the commander go at it alone could result in an expanded skill set.
Sure, but not by much.
Every little bit counts. Even something small as this could get the commander out of a bind in the future.
You're wrong.
Hmm?
Not just a little. It expands significantly.
Okay.
Nearly 100 times more materials were utilized in the second surface reclamation campaign than the first. That wasn't only because the number of Nikkes increased. The number of weapons used increased as well. Many of those weapons were left up on the surface and remain there to this day. Some are damaged beyond repair, but most of them can still be used after a few light repairs. That gives us another option, one that wasn't previously available.
But will that thing work against raptures? Those weapons are decades old. Will they be capable of taking down raptures?
Who said anything about that? That's not the responsibility of a commander. A commander's responsibility is to use everything available to them in order to assist their Nikkes in taking down raptures. Being on the lookout for gaps in their ranks, lapses in judgment, mechanical malfunctions. Just doing this much helps a lot.
I guess you're right.
Listen carefully. Never rest on your laurels. Keep thinking. Keep analyzing. This will train your ability to exercise good judgment. If you build up your skill set, then your sense of judgment will improve along with it. A commander does exactly that. Command. They don't sit by and suck their thumb while mindlessly sending Nikkes out into battle.
I know that.
Okay. As long as you're aware, let's move on after you're done with this cannon.
Okay, so now we need to go to the third one, right? After repairing the second cannon, we head towards the third cannon.
I'm feeling hungry.
We still have food left. Do you want some?
No. This is a good opportunity to teach you something
Okay, we can learn new
else.
skill, huh?
Follow me. I'll show you how to scrounge up some food.
Okay. Well, you know, Johan is teaching us how to repair stuff and now
Nice.
how to
I've
survive.
never seen Johan act like this before.
Don't they need an escort?
It's okay. Johan can handle
Yeah,
himself.
Johan, he's got a
Well,
freaking weapon in
in
his
that
hand
case,
that can blow up
I had a few questions I wanted to ask you in the meantime.
raptures.
Go ahead.
Why don't you guys go back to the Ark?
Uh-oh. What's that blank stare?
Uh-oh. I didn't accidentally cast a mute spell, did I?
Oh, cool. I want to try too. But why don't you guys go back to the Ark?
Ah, jeez,
But why don't
Neon.
you guys go back to the Ark? But why don't you guys go back to the Ark?
We despise the Ark. We would appreciate it if you don't mention that place again.
All of you? Even Johan and Cecil?
Yes, all of us.
Now, I'm not sure the background of Cecil and the
But I
Ark.
told you to drop the subject.
Johan and Dorothy,
Fine,
yeah,
just
they
tell
have
me.
some beef.
I refuse.
It's like
But
watching an unstoppable force.
I guess
meet
we'll
an
find out
immovable
more,
object.
hopefully.
Anyway, it's not good to dwell on the past. I will tell you one thing, however. You are all betrayed by
Ah,
the Ark.
betrayed, huh?
Oh,
So are we.
so what? Who hasn't been betrayed before?
Yeah, we got our ass whooped.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You'd probably have a harder time finding someone who hasn't been screwed over by the Ark.
Yeah, we got
Not wanting to
betrayed
talk about
left and
the Ark
right
just because of
already.
that seems a bit.
What may not seem like much to you could
But then
mean a
again,
lot to others.
everyone
Maybe you can shrug it off.
betrayed
But for us,
is,
it left a scar that's slow to heal.
to a certain degree. Some
It
little,
doesn't do either
some.
of us any good
worse.
trying to compare who got betrayed worse. What
Oh, well,
matters
yeah,
is how the
Haran
person
just said it.
felt when it happened.
Okay, fair enough. Point taken. I'm sorry, it was careless of me to say that.
I'm sorry too. I apologize for being a bit too sensitive.
Then can I ask something else?
What is it?
How do you get along with the other pilgrims?
Oh. Another blank stare.
Whoa, I think I cast a whole nother mute spell.
No way! I want to catch one too! How do you get along with the other pilgrims? How do you get along with the other pilgrims? How do you get along with the other
Jeez, now
pilgrims?
and his turn.
In the past, the pilgrims stayed with us in Eden,
I figured that was the case.
but our ways of thinking differed, so we decided to go our separate ways. That's all.
Different ways of thinking? Does that mean you had different goals?
Holy cow! Now Rappy's learned the spell!
We were after the same thing. The difference was the how.
Okay. Johan and the commander are coming back. Let's move.
Alright. I guess we're done with the food stuff.
This is the last cannon.
Okay, now the last cannon.
The bullets are ready to go.
Noah, go to Cannon 1 and stand by.
Huh? By myself?
Is there a problem?
No, it's just that...
Commander, let me go to cannon number 1.
You have to haul the ammunition.
I'll do that first, then head to the cannon afterwards.
Fine, that shouldn't be a problem.
What's wrong there, Noah?
It's okay.
You
No
hesitate
need to
there.
hurry. Take your time.
Okay.
Isabel, it's time to move.
Yes, Commander. Farewell for now, darling.
Ah, jeez. Isabel shoots up in the sky and flies off in different directions.
Boy, that must be convenient.
Haran, you're on Cannon number 2. Load it up and fire once I give the signal.
Understood. See you later.
You fix the last cannon. I'll go confirm Queen Whale's trajectory.
Whoa, hold up. Care to fill me in on the plan?
Your commander will brief you.
Did you hear anything, Commander?
Not a word.
But then, why did Johan tell me to ask you?
You see the location and shape of these cannons? Look closely, and you'll figure out the plan. Well,
We'll use the 3 cannons to shoot Mother Whale out of the sky. Is what I would have thought if it weren't for the particular shape of these cannons. They're not meant just for shooting something down. They must be a beam-firing weapons. On second thought, they appear to be some kind of hook shot. Okay.
You're just pulling guesses out of your butt at this point. Don't let his expressions affect you.
These cannons are in fact a giant hook shot. Once all 3 make contact with the Mother Whale, we'll be able to pull it down. If the pull is strong enough, we can bring it crashing to the ground. Even if we can't do that, we can at least bring it down to a lower altitude where we can attack it with conventional weapons. Then we finish it off. Is that it, Johan?
well done.
Oh, cool.
Queen Whale has a consistent route. If my calculations are correct, there should be a point where it crosses into the firing line of all 3 cannons. Once it's in the center of this triangle, that'll be our chance. Your job is...
To repair this last cannon in under 2 hours.
precisely. So hurry.
Oh boy. Alright then. Let's get it done. Get it done. 1 hour later.
Commander, I brought the ammunition.
Nicely done.
The bullets that Isabel brought Look like an oversized arrowhead with a huge wire attached to them. You brought those on your own?
That's right. Anything for my darling.
Ah, jeez. Nicely done.
That's so kind of you.
Oh my goodness.
Johan said the same thing.
Your words give me strength, darling. I think I can take flight once again.
Oh boy, she
I'll
began
see you soon.
to be obsessed
I'll
with
load
you
the
then.
cannon with this hook. This is where your Nikkes come in.
All right, let's show them how strong we are.
About time. I haven't known what to do with my hands for the past few hours.
Johan, can you tell us how to load it?
Okay, I'll teach you.
And me?
You rest.
Huh?
There's not much to loading these cannons. As long as you're strong enough, you're golden. You stay here and take it easy until the battle kicks off.
I'll be back. You take a rest, Commander.
Alright, I'll let you guys handle this.
Are you alone?
Oh, here we are with Siso again. Another secret?
No. Where were we? Ah, yes. The nymph.
Yeah, how dangerous are they? Yeah, why is the nymph so dangerous?
Honestly, it's like you don't know anything. Humans are utterly clueless when it comes to the nymph.
Yeah, we are dumb. I'm not sure I understand.
Nymph can control information and memory, but it is highly unstable. Despite this, Nymph is injected into you when you're still human, and it proceeds to make a copy of all the memories stored in your brain. That information is processed, after which you're made into a Nikke. Most Nikkes lose all of the memories they had when they were human. Instead, they're replaced with information that's pre-entered before the nymph is injected. However, there are cases where Nikkes have retained certain habits, traits, and preferences. There have also been instances where they have retained certain select memories. What they remember can range from a single moment to a span of years. It's exceedingly rare, but there have even been cases where Nikkes retain their memory in its entirety. In short, how much a Nikke remembers varies wildly depending on the individual. You've witnessed this yourself.
Could it be because certain memories leave stronger impressions?
We already know that the nymph is unstable. It's been well proven. The code pertaining to behavior which the nymph implants into a Nikke's brain is its own entity. The prime directive in this code dictates that Nikkes cannot harm a human. You've seen for yourself how inconsistent that directive is.
Come to think of it, nearly every Nikke I have known has been different.
Exactly. Some can't lay a finger on a human, whereas others can go as far as firing suppression bullets at them. Of course, none of them can kill a human outright, but nevertheless, there's a wide range
Well,
according
Crow
to each individual
begs to
Nikke.
differ there.
While it's impossible to say
She
whether
almost
its
killed us.
intentions are malicious or benevolent, the nymph can apparently, to a large degree, be overridden by each Nikke's individual personality traits. The input is the same every time, but the output is wildly inconsistent. This is just about the furthest thing from being considered stable. To say it serves no useful function whatsoever is not far off. The basic function of the nymph is to erase memories, memorize new ones, and implant comportment parameters. Out of all those things, does it do a single one properly?
But there is a case where it succeeded in leaving certain memories.
That was one case, out of how many? It's too unstable. It's far too random.
I thought using it was the rigueur. I got no idea what that means.
Let's use a bicycle as an example.
Okay.
Say I want to change to a wider tire. I remove the original tire and swap it out for a wider one. If I want the light on the front to be brighter, I can put in another bulb or some new batteries. I can change all of those things because I know how they work. But the funny thing is, if the seat is broken, I can't fix it. I know what a bicycle is, but I don't know how every single component works. Only some. That means I can make some alterations, but there are still parts that I can't touch. Naturally, making a new seat from scratch is out of the question. That's what Nymph is like for humans.
How come no one understands its structure?
We just don't. That's why. We don't know what it is, where it came from, who made it, how the inner workings function, or what kind of side effects it may or may not have. No one knows. Back to the bike analogy. I can copy and paste certain fix-it methods from other bikes. I can make small modifications. But anything beyond that, and I'm out of my depth. That's what mankind is doing with the Nymph. And it's in every Nikke's brain. Now you see why I say Nymph is so dangerous. It's like a ticking time bomb, implanted in our brains that could go off at any moment. Yet humans continue to use it simply because it's convenient. It may be more convenient, but there's potentially a terrible price to pay. So I don't disagree with what you're doing. And neither does Johan.
He doesn't?
He's not against it. It's just that he has other priorities higher on his list.
Why are you telling me all this?
I just wanted you to know that there are humans that feel the same way you do. It may be for different reasons, but still.
Thank you.
Once you obtain the Vophaus bullet, speak with Johan. Try and reach a compromise. You can both remain entrenched in your positions forever. Both of you want to use it in ways that will benefit the world. I think they're finished with the loading.
Alright, now we're back
But it
to
was more
our
fun than I thought.
mission.
Were these cannons invented specifically to go up against Queen Whale?
No, they were just basic cannons at first. We had to make a few revisions.
That seems like an awful lot of work just to capture Queen Whale. I feel there's more to this. Something you're not telling us.
Correct. Noah, stand by here and fire when I give the signal.
Why me?
Your defensive abilities make you the most suitable candidate for staying here on your own.
Oh.
What is this insubordination? When did you...
Master, I'll stay here as well.
Huh? Why you?
I don't feel comfortable leaving Noah alone here.
Ah,
You staying won't make it any better.
Johan, after we fire all the hooks, we are regrouping, right?
Yes. The area we'll be heading to shortly will be our rendezvous point. That's where we'll wait for Queen Whale.
Alright, Neon, you stay here with Noah.
You got it. What is this? You mean to tell me I've got to carry this weakling on my back? That's a bit too much to ask.
Commander.
Are you
it
sure,
seems that
Noah? I
Inherit's
think you're
powers are
afraid
at
to
their
be alone
limit.
there.
This could negatively impact our chances of reaching the rendezvous point. Are you okay with that?
You'll be fine.
Roger.
I'm more worried about leaving these two here.
You'll be okay. We got the mightiest shield and the ultimate firepower right here.
I don't know about the firepower, but you're certainly right about the shield. What are you, deaf? Master clearly said ultimate firepower.
Neon, don't be difficult.
Whatever.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Are you done? Let's move.
All right. Are we gonna bring down the mother whale now?
This is the rendezvous point.
Okay.
Here, take this.
What is it? Johan tosses the flare gun at me.
Queen Whale
Okay.
will pass over the convergence point soon. Launch the signal flare when the time is right.
You want me to do it?
You'll do fine.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the quadratic equation? That should help you calculate the altitude of our airborne friend. We've got a few spare minutes.
I got no
Let me
idea what
show
you're
you
talking
how
about.
Sorry, but that will have to wait until next time. Queen Whale will be passing over any second now.
Okay.
Fire off the signal flare when you feel the time is right.
What the? Why did it get so
Oh,
dark
here
all
comes
of
the
a
mother
sudden?
whale.
Is that thing's shadow really that
Time to
big?
fire that signal there,
afraid so.
Commander.
Wow, it's a real whopper.
Queen Whale is nearing the
Too bad we can't
convergence
fight her
point.
again. Like I said, you know, you want to know how the fight goes. You can watch the YouTube video, and there's a lot of them out there how to fight mother whale and what she look like. You can see this on her near her tail. You see the 3 little things sticking out. That is an opening where she released the Rapture out. Remember, it's a transport ship, so you got a whole bunch of Raptures out there that she can send out, and that's a weak point right there. So if you fire her, you aim at that thing. So you destroy that, a lot of chunk of her health would go down. So the more you kill her faster, or else she gonna kill you. Anyway, there are techniques on how to beat her out there on YouTube and what she looked like in the fight. Oh, there goes the hook shot.
First hook, direct
First
hit.
hook, direct hit. Boom. Second hook.
Second hook, another direct hit.
Now the
Just
third
look at
one.
the size of that thing.
I think the
gotta
third
admit,
one
it's
is
kinda freaking
Noah
me out.
Hook number 3 is
and
late.
Neon.
Isn't that Neon and Noah's side?
Yeah.
I told you we shouldn't have left them alone.
Is something wrong with
It's
them?
on the way.
Oosh. Right underneath it.
Third anchor, bullseye.
Hit it. Bullseye.
Retrieving hooks now.
Now time to wind down the rope there. Bring her down.
Altitude falling. All smooth. 1200. 800.
A loud noise explode. Afara, the hook wire stopped
No
moving.
further decrease in altitude. Altitude holding steady. Johan,
It's stuck
Queen
maybe.
Whale has started a reverse injection.
Reverse injection?
It means it doesn't want to come down and is starting to
Okay.
fight back. It's still out of firing range. Bring it down by any means possible.
Get through to Isabel. She can intercept it in the air and...
Wait. A rear hatch is opening on the vessel. I'm detecting a lot of raptures falling.
Oh, here come. Looks like she
Intentionally
released the
descending.
the raptures on us.
It's either coming for us or the cannons.
It must really not want to come down.
Get ready. Raptures are coming.
Oh boy, more of them coming.
Prepare for battle. Encounter.
Alright, so we battle a whole bunch of raptors. And then we come to the next cutscene.
All right, we got them all.
Queen Whale is accelerating.
Accelerating?
It's moving, even with the hooks embedded in it. I think it's heading towards the closest cannon.
Which one is that?
Cannon number 3.
Uh-oh. That's where Neon and Noah are.
Cecil, do you think you can patch through to them?
I'm trying. They're not here.
Damn, did something happen?
Commander!
Everyone move to cannon number 3 on the double.
Roger!
Ugh, I knew this would happen. I just knew it. Hurry, let's go, hurry.
Alright. Oh boy, something's gonna happen over there, so let's go ahead and go get over there and see what happened. Okay.
They're not here.
Uh-oh.
They've gone. Hello? Hello? Neon! Neon!
Commander, the flare gun!
Got it. Just as I'm about to lift up my hand, Johan slapped my hand down. What are you doing?
Look over there.
Oh? I look toward where Johan is pointing and see the hook wire that is connected to the mother whale. 2 figures are scrambling atop the wire. Oh boy, that's where they are.
Crazy! This is crazy!
They are going inside
For doing this!
the whale?
What was that? I can't hear you! The wind's too strong! I said this is crazy! Thanks! You're pretty cool too!
Yeah.
That's not what I said! Yeah! Power to the max! It's shaking! I know there's not much to hold on to, but hold on tight! Do you hear yourself right now? I agree! Almost there! No, if you can't hear me, just say so!
Okay. 10 minutes before.
What's wrong? Am I crazy? Or is that thing headed straight towards us? What? Guess something didn't work out as planned. We need to join the commander. Are you talking about Master or Johan? Who cares? They're both at the same spot. I don't think heading over there will do us any good. Fine. You do whatever you want. All I know is that we're supposed to regroup if anything went wrong, and Do you feel safe when we're all together? What? You must get awful lonely a lot of the time. Please, what are you talking about? Why would I ever get lonely? Defense is my specialty, so I need to protect those pipsqueaks you call squad mates. That's why I want all of us to gather together. Yeah. Are you the last to join the squad by any chance? Huh? How did you know? I thought so. Guess you could never really fit in. Not fit in? Me? What are you babbling about? It's tough when everybody knows something and you're the odd one out. It happens to me all the time. You try to be nice and get along, but sometimes it feels like there's nothing you can do about it. Especially since I haven't spent as much time with them as they have with each other. It's lonely. I want to get close with them. I want to be a part of their conversations and do everything together with them. At least then, I can be useful. Please shut up. But you have to let it be. You can't change the memories they've had before you came into their lives. For those of us who came late in the picture, all we can do is make memories of our own. Memories that we're proud of. I say we take this tub of whale blubber down ourselves.
Oh boy.
What? That's what we came here for, isn't it?
So they're gonna
It
climb
doesn't
up
look
that
like
thing
things
and
are
blow it
working
up
out
from
on
the
their
inside
side.
out.
So what should we do? How are we gonna take it down? We'll climb the hook wire and get inside of the swapper of a whale. Once we're inside, kablamo! We'll send this big boy tumbling down to its doom. I think it'll work, don't you? Not at all. I wish you'd say something that made an iota of sense. If this thing gets any closer, we won't have a good angle to walk across the wire. It's now or never. I said make more sense, not less. Think about it. You and I, bringing down this behemoth all on our own. They'll ask us how we did it. And when they do, we won't tell them anything. It'll be our little secret, all for ourselves. What do you say? It's enough to get your blood pumping, isn't it? Think about it. I've got the firepower, and you've got the shield. With our powers combined, we're practically invincible. At any rate, I guess it's not a problem that your shield isn't anything to write home about. My firepower will make up for it in spades. Fine then. I guess we have no choice. Let's go join the others. Yes, that's right. Are you sure about that? By the way, I am the best shield around. If you say
You're
so.
gonna fall for Neon's trap there.
And it would be nice to have something
She gonna
to brag
convince you.
about. That's the spirit.
There you go.
All right, Four Eyes. Let's take this thing down. With the shields and firepower that no one else can top. You betcha.
Alright, so now that's how they got decided to climb the thing.
Nearly there! Quick, make us an opening! Fire away! Step aside! I'm going in first! We don't know what's inside. You got it!
Okay. A massive explosion ripped across the front of the whale. Blast right open the gaping hole, and Noah and Neon leaped out from it.
We're falling!
Oh,
The shield! Land with the shield!
I've got a better idea.
hey, Isabel can fly. That's right. She just snatched him up.
You alright there, buddy? I almost died.
Your underling certainly has a unique way of handling things.
Thanks.
Hey, you should have told us before doing something that crazy.
Sorry, it was urgent.
Still,
Are you hurt?
Well, my glasses did get dinged up a little.
Okay.
Queen Whale's altitude is dropping. It appears those two managed to damage a part of the propulsion system during their little escapade. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's falling.
Estimated landing zone?
I'll mark it. Let's go. I'll contact her in.
Noah, I thought my orders were to wait.
I know.
Good job. You exercised your own judgment when the operation didn't go as planned. Hopefully you can make a habit of it.
I know that. You don't have to tell me. Well, where's my praise?
Good job, Neon.
No problem.
Alright, so now Mother Whale is coming down. We're gonna finish her, I guess.
Queen Whale is switching to hover mode. Seems like a last-ditch effort.
We'll intercept it here.
It really is huge. Won't we be able to take it down more easily if we go inside through the mouth?
Thanks, but no thanks.
Commander, all the preparations are ready.
Let's finish this.
Roger. Encounter.
I guess this is where we fight Mother Whale. When I fight her, I think I fight 3 times. Until I look it up and say, oh yeah, you gotta get some really good tank, and either you out gear or out level. Yeah, you gotta have some good tank that can soak up those damage. Anyway, I think there's a YouTube video on how to attack her and what the fight looks like. Unfortunately, I cannot re-fight the boss. Okay, so I guess we go to the next cutscene after we defeated her.
Confirmation.
Okay, I thought we were
Enemy
frozen
down.
there.
All thanks to me and Noah.
You don't have to remind us. How did you do it, anyway?
Yeah, what did you tinker
No,
with
it's their
inside
little
there to
secrets.
sabotage this behemoth?
Right, Noah?
That? Is our little secret.
I thought so.
You got no idea, do you? It's killing you not knowing, isn't it?
Very well. I'll go about this another way. Now then. You. Can you tell me how you managed to scuttle the queen whale so quickly?
Sorry, it's a secret.
What kind of an answer is that? What is our next move, Johan?
We're going back.
So soon?
Yes.
Do as you like. We'll be on our way. You can follow us when you're done.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. Let's get the core.
Got it. Wowzer. Look at the size of that thing. You sure we can lift it on our own?
Only one way to tell.
Commander, promise me that you'll tell us why you're doing this later.
I promise.
Now, Neon, lift there.
Okay.
This thing weighs a ton.
Wow, you're so strong, Anise.
What are you doing? I said lift from there.
I am lifting.
Well, put your back into it.
I'm trying my best.
Neon, scooch over. I'll help you out.
Okay, back in
Here you
Eden.
These are the Valpaus bullets made with your blood.
See what's able to made, huh? Made a bullet. Holy smoke, they look beautiful.
As expected, Queen Whale's core was fused with human cells. We were also accurate in our prediction.
This gotta be
that
one of
none
the high
Valpaus
quality
ingredients were lost while synthesizing your blood.
not the inferior one.
This is about as perfect a Valpaus bullet that can be made at this point.
Oh, perfect, you say. What about you, hon?
He's waiting outside. It's up to you whether you take him on and keep both bullets or not. Then this
Not the inferior one.
This is about as perfect a Valpaus bullet that can be
Oh,
made at this
perfect, you
point.
say. What about you, hon?
He's waiting outside. It's up to you whether you take him on and keep both bullets or not. Good luck.
Okay, right.
Oh, right. I compared
She was
the
to
bullet
make 2
found in
bullets
the
out of
research
that.
room to
You
the
gotta be
current
kidding.
bullets.
Surely
There's
Well,
a
I mean-
significant difference in concentration.
she can only extract
that
so much
bullet you
blood
found
from us,
before was a 10,
you know.
Then this one is
Otherwise, we're gonna
100.
die.
Maybe even more than that. I can't say for sure, but I'm fairly positive this will be fatal for any heretic. It could also
Yeah,
grant
it's,
any
like you
Nikke
said,
complete
it's a-
autonomy,
Perfect quality.
just to be safe. Don't get any of your blood on any Nikkes.
Hmm.
It's exceedingly potent, so much so that we have no idea what it could do to them. Of course, there's no evidence to say something good can't come out of it. But we can't say for sure something terrible wouldn't happen either.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks.
No, thank you. You did great.
Did you get it?
Yeah, 2 rounds.
2 rounds, huh?
Here, take it. I throw 1 bullet at Johan.
And if I tell you to hand over the other one?
You won't. You still got conscience.
I'll put this to good use. Are you going back to the Ark?
Yeah, I'm going to find a way to mass produce Valpaus.
You'd be better off doing that here.
No. The Valpaus I found needs to be mass produced at the Ark. Only then can I have it work to my advantage.
Sounds to me like you intend on lording it over everyone.
Call it what you want, so long as I'm the one who has it.
I didn't peg you for someone who'd be fixated on that kind of thing.
Flashback to Marianne. Are you going to continue tracking down the heretic?
That's the plan. Like I said, though, Nihilister has her guard up now. It will take some time.
Good luck.
Please, I don't need a cheerleader. Get going.
Johan turns around and leaves.
Commander, we're all packed.
We can
Yep,
leave
looks like we're
anytime.
going back now. Or preparing to go back.
It doesn't feel right leaving empty-handed.
We're not leaving empty-handed, I said. I showed them the Valpaus bullet.
What's that? It looks like some kind of jewel or a bomb. Oh, are you giving this to me?
Is that the
It is.
Valpaus?
Huh? What? She said Baphaus.
I heard her. That's not what I meant. Where'd you get this? And out of nowhere.
Ciso.
Uh-huh, fine. I know you have no intention of keeping us in the loop. At least we didn't come here for nothing.
Yeah, no need to bow our heads in shame on the way back.
Let's head back to the Ark.
Roger.
You weren't planning on leaving without saying goodbye, were you?
Uh-oh, here they
It's
are.
cold, guys.
Oh, darling. Won't you stay a little longer?
Looks like we become friends with these people. Afraid not. I have something to do.
Is that right? Then I'll wait right here for you. Like I always
Jeez,
have.
Isabel.
Don't lie. You're always stalking me.
Aha, I know how I caught you.
Chance.
Did you get what you came here for?
Yes, thanks to all of you.
You're too kind. Anyway, you better get going and find Papillon. She's been talking to Dorothy.
Oh, yeah, Papillon.
See you
We almost
around.
forgot about her.
See you.
Hey, Four Eyes.
Looks like Neon and Noah becomes
You
closer
gonna be back
now.
next time? Sure thing.
Until next time. Alright, let's go get Papillon and go home.
Papillon has decided to remain at Eden.
Oh, really?
She must have taken a liking to the place.
Is that right? Hmm?
It just sort of happened.
I thought anyone but you would pull such dirty tricks.
There's nothing dirty about it. You should have seen this coming.
What are you after?
Silence. And a few secrets.
Oh, so she become hostage.
What secrets?
Somewhat.
I'll let you know later.
Papillon,
Yeah?
what should I tell Burningham?
Tell him I'm in the middle of an operation.
Affirmative.
Dorothy, was it? I can see what you're doing, and it's not right. You know that, don't you?
Of course.
Let's go, Commander.
Yeah, what about Papillon? Rappy nestle up close to me and whisper in my ear.
Papillon is a hostage.
Okay.
If we tell anyone about anything we saw here, we'd be putting her life in jeopardy. Although she hasn't told us exactly what it is she wants, it's clear that Dorothy wants some kind of information from the Ark.
Will Papillon be okay?
Yes, probably. She can hold her own. I don't foresee any major issues. Dorothy needs her to remain unharmed if she wants to get what she's after. Let's go. We need to get back to the Ark before we can do anything.
Should I try telling Johan or Cecil?
From Eden's perspective, they're doing the right thing. They want to keep this place a secret just as much as anyone else. While they may not have gone out of their way to help, I'm sure they didn't do anything to stop it either.
Well, standing here debating isn't helping anything. Let's go back.
Reluctantly, we turn around and head back.
They're good people. Worrying that much about your safety. I wonder how they'd react knowing that you were here of your own volition.
Oh,
You're right.
so she's
They're
not
good
present at
people.
all. She just choose to be here.
Too
huh?
good to mesh with people like you or me.
So, should we continue where we left off?
So I guess these two
Where were we again?
want to discuss certain deal.
Are you really going to make me say it out loud?
So
It's
Dorothy
a
didn't
topic
force
I
her.
never tire of discussing. I wouldn't mind hearing it again.
Take me to the Ark.
They just want to
as
trade
an
info,
honored
I guess.
guest.
What good would that do me? What do I have to gain?
You would have brought back a runaway pilgrim wandering the surface. Just think of the publicity. Isn't that enough for you?
I suppose so. Then what would the Ark gain from welcoming you back into the fold?
I can give them what they've been so curious about. The one thing they've been dying to have but could never obtain. I will give them all that Eden has to offer.
Okay. Back to the Ark, I guess. Or outpost, maybe?
Home, sweet home! It's
Yep,
good
gotta
to
be
back.
outpost.
Oh, how I've missed you, sweet nectar of the gods! AKA carbonated soda! Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Would you please be quiet? I need to study.
Studying? For what?
There's a live presentation on some new weapons being broadcast today. As a scholar who specializes in all things firepower related, it would practically be a sin for me to miss it.
Sounds to me like you've got a funny idea of what constitutes studying.
Says you. Huh? The TV isn't working.
Uh-oh.
Give it a few whacks.
People still do that? Are we living in the Stone Age?
Well, considering how old that TV is, I'm not surprised it's on the fritz. I'm gonna kick back and relax while watching some Tetra Connect. What the? Why isn't it working?
Uh-oh. Something's not right.
Commander, I attempted to report to Shifty about our return, but nothing is going through.
Nothing at all?
I tried other lines as well, but they're all blocked. I can't get anything through to the Ark.
Wonder what's going on.
Is something going on in the Ark?
We should hurry up and get to the Ark.
Roger.
Oh boy. Oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, animation.
I didn't detect anything
Hey,
out of
that's
the
Polly.
ordinary on my patrol. Polly!
Miranda.
Have you finished with your patrol as well, Miranda? Yes, everything is normal. All right, let's head out then. Can we stop for fish sticks on the way? Fine. It's awfully quiet today. There was an event commemorating one of our past military victories. That must be where everyone is. That certainly makes our patrol a whole lot easier. Far from it. Most crimes happen at times like this. Oh, jeez, that's right. I totally forgot. If you keep hooting and hollering like that, you're gonna scare off all the criminals. Is that right? Then I'll yell as loud as I can. Wait, don't! Yeah!
Uh-oh. The sky is falling. That's a fake sky. The underground.
Polly? Did my
The
scream
Dome of
just break the
Eternity.
Dome of Eternity? How would that even be possible? Then what was that explosion just...
Oh boy, raptures.
Rapture detected. Taking it down. Holly, this... I know. Just stay calm. I can see that, but... This is the Ark, not the surface.
Yeah, the dome. Looks like they break through. Oh, here they come. So the dome pretty much
Emergency!
display
Rapture's
what appeared
attacking the
to be a sky, but
Emergency! Emergency! Rapture's attacking the
how,
Ark!
how did that thing so big, you know, a ship so big to get down there? Oh, damn, we just destroyed building in second. Holy cow.
In the Ark? Miranda, snap out of it!
Oh boy. Yep. The Ark invasion. Yeah. We got the bullet. We arrived at the outpost. But the Ark got invaded. Well, that was That was quite
Humans
interesting.
in this world are under threat by robotic weapons called raptures.
All right, I think we'll pick it up next time. Let's see what actually happened. How did the Ark get found out and have the giant hole up there? So I'll see you next time.